Oh, man, this is boring. Why are we guarding this again? You really gotta ask, huh?
Hey, why does Joker 6 have a Q-tip?
Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, here on the Digitally Rebastard Network, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting tips, customizations, everything that goes into this wonderful nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And this week, we are taking a look at the Batman Legacy Edition Batman Golden Age. And I've just got this little less than a week ago. I wanted to have a companion to the Golden Age Joker, and I found this and I got it at a pretty decent deal. I get most of my stuff at a pretty decent deal. I won't pay ridiculous amounts for stuff for price gouging buttholes on eBay and Mercari and Amazon and whatnot. But at any rate, let's take a look at the packaging now. This is not as beat up as the Joker one was, but it is it's slightly worn. But I'm an opener, so that's just fine. I will end up keeping the package. We've got a comic book poster inside. Looks like it's Detective Comics. Number something. It's very small and I can't read it. I can see inside the packaging that the rubber bands have dry rotted, so he should pop out of there really nice, and he's got a nice Batman Golden stand in there as well. Looking at the back, this particular wave had the classic Silver Age Batgirl as well as the classic Silver Age Catman, but then you have the Golden Age Batman with the just plain black bat. Incidentally, I had at one time when I had my comics before I sold them off, I had Batman number 101, which is the first issue where they transitioned from the black bat to the yellow oval behind the bat. So I had the last issue where you saw this Batman number 101, so look that up. Anyway, so yeah, on the back here we got all our legal jargon, blah 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 blah. Down here at the bottom, Mattel. This action figure is not for children who have not been born yet, up to the ages of 3. And we've got your DC logo, Warner Brothers logo, barcode. And on the side, we've got the DC logo up here. The non-current, I don't think that's the current DC logo anymore. And then exclusive comic book poster included. Right there, and then on the side we've got a Batman picture of basically the same picture that's on the back. So it is time to crack this baby open and see what's inside. All right, starting off, we've got a little piece of tape here. This one is a little bit sturdier than the Joker one, so I'm going to try to use a little bit more precision in my opening process. Alright, and there we go. Okay. I'll just hold Krusty up there. Okay. So, I think what we'll try to do is go in from the side here. If I can, looks like it will come off relatively easy. Okay. There we go. And just run your finger right along there. Ooh, that's a little sharp. Ouch. Okay. On the top, pop that off there. Oh, I'm getting a little paper Okay, that should be enough to get the tray out, and the tray is out. Let's grab the comic. Oh, wait, let's put this over to the side first, and there we go. Get the comic book out, which has the rubber bands on the Joker were a little bit, this one I don't think was, this figure I think was kept in a relatively humid environment, but it's still in pretty good shape. Get this rubber band off, there we go, that in there. So we've got Detective Comics number 164. Detective Comics, a Batman and Robin adventure you'll never forget. Untold Tales of the Bat Signal. Powwow Smith, Indian Lawman, also up there. So I'll hang that one up near my DC shelves next to the Joker one that I have not hung up yet either. Okay, let's get him out of here. Rubber capes. Okay. Yeah, rubber band is broken on that side. He's in pretty good shape, though. I can get him to stand up here for a second. No, lay down. And we'll get the stand out. I'll throw this aside. All right, so here we go. Got the nice golden stand there. The only accessory that he comes with, really, other than the poster. I kind of figured from his hands that he would have like batarangs or something, but he does not, or a grapnel gun or anything. Well, I don't think there'd be a grapnel gun because they weren't really doing that yet. I will say this. I noticed there on the black part of the cowl, there is a little spot. You see that? I don't know what that is. And I can't seem to scrape that off. So I may have to use my black acrylic and just do a little touch up on that. So yeah, he is pretty decent shape for considering the box that he was in. Let's take a look at his height. He is from where his feet are. He's actually pretty tall. About 6 inches, 6.5 inches to the top of his ears, just almost exactly 6.5 inches. Let's pop him off the stand. Take a look at his articulation. Basic, pretty much your basic DC Universe Classics, because this is one of the sublines from the DC Universe Classics by Mattel. So your articulation is almost identical. Really good giveaway to if you're ever curious. You see that hinge, the hinge on the leg. That's a telltale sign that it's made by the same people that did DC Universe Classics, because you have that hinge on the hip there. But the head goes all the way around, with the head. Got a little bit of up and down. Actually, he can look up. He can look up pretty well. This is so Scooby-Doo Batman. If it actually had the yellow emblem or the yellow oval behind the bat. Black trunks instead of blue trunks on the older Batman, and then you got the black on the cowl. Cape is rubberized cape, and it's got the little tucky in the back there. But the cape is a separate piece, so somewhere down the road, I may just rip that out and get an actual cape for it, possibly. I don't know, maybe. Arms, you got a shoulder swivel. Arms go all the way around. You got a bicep swivel. You have a hinge on the elbow, and then of course the wrist swivel on there. No waist swivel, but you do have an ab crunch, the classic DC Universe classic ab crunch. Leg all the way out. He can do the splits. Whee! And then, of course, you've got the up and down hinge on the leg, too. So you've got a hinge outward, hinge up and down. You've got a, not a thigh swivel, but lower upper leg swivel. Deltoid? I don't know my anatomy that well. And then single knee joint. And then you have the up and down on the no forward rocker on that, but you do have an up and down on the ankle. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's a classic DC Universe classic. Using the word classic twice there. But that's their design. That's the DC Universe Classics design from Mattel. Nice bat logo there. Is there a spot on that bat logo? Or is that just... No, I think that's just his musculature on the chest. Nice sculpt. Very, very, very reminiscent of the golden age of DC Comics. With him on that. Looks really nice. He'll look good standing up there next to... Well, he won't be standing next to the Golden Age Joker. He's going to go on the... he's going to go on my Mattel DC Multiverse shelf. Or possibly, perhaps, he might end up on my DC Universe Classic shelf, but that's kind of reserved for DCUCs, with the exception of my Deadman and Swamp Thing, which are not DCUCs. They are DC icons, but which I did the review on them a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I'll find a place for him. He'll probably end up on my multiverse shelf with my Justice League, movie Justice Leagues, and my movie figures. He'll probably go right up there. So anyway, let's take a look at him to scale with some other smattering of characters. We can get an idea, or you can get an idea of exactly how he scales with other lines. Okay, so here we have him with the Playmates, Lord of the Rings, Gandalf the White. We've got the Marvel, Hasbro Marvel Legends, Netflix Daredevil, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Deluxe Edition, Return of the Jedi, Boba Fett, Mezco, Ascending Knight, Batman, the Batman Legacy, Golden Age Joker, and the Hasbro G.I. Joe Legends, Cobra Commander. So I'll give you an idea. The Mattel DC figures tend to run a little bit taller than usually, just slightly out of the 1/12 range, but they still fall into that category. So, yep. Little bit taller, but still a great figure. All in all, I think it's a great purchase. It was well worth the money that I spent on it. Like I said, I got it at a pretty good deal. I don't remember exactly how much, but well less than the price scalper gouger buttholes. But at any rate, there you go. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of the Digitally Rebastard Network, as well as join us on Twitter, Discord, and my TikTok by clicking those links in the bottom right-hand corner of the banner on our channel page. Become part of the DRN family. We will welcome you with open arms. You've been watching Go Figure with me, your host Eli Williams, here on the Digitally Rebastard Network. You all have a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.